Good morning, folks. Josh Lewis reporting here at our small backyard farm today. We had a lot of questions and people really sort of starting to reach out and get curious as to what we're doing back here. Most people know me and our brand Co-Movement as like a fitness gym, personal training gym and whatnot. We're 11 years into that journey, which is true, and we're killing it and it's going great. We're expanding our operation into what I call food and fitness, because fitness just goes better with good quality food. And so I got really motivated this past winter, and somewhat frustrated with the current food industry around the chemicals being sprayed in all of our farm fields out here. Glyphosate, atrazine, a whole host of stuff. And I was reading articles about how USDA organic now is maybe only 70% organic. The other 30%, who knows what. A lot of fraud in that industry too. With the animals, same thing. There are all these different labels: free range, pasture raised, organic, not organic, homogenized, pasteurized, on and on and on. And I was just like, wow, maybe I want to just provide a little bit of clarity in my own life with exactly knowing where the food comes from, and offering that to a degree to people that want to support what we're doing. And so I researched raised garden beds, woodchip gardening it's called. There's a video I watched called The Garden of Eden on YouTube. Pete Lombardi, my good buddies, told me about that video. It's a documentary on the benefits of woodchip gardening, and so I learned about that over the winter, and I told myself I wanted to try a woodchip garden. Never planted a garden in my life, 38 years old, but the whole vegetable fruit industry has made me really nervous with what we're feeding our family. And so we did that, and we have that going on. It's like a 30 by 30 garden. I'll give you a little bit of a tour of it in here. I just put up some chicken wire with some rough cut 2x4s. Sort of made it hard for rabbits and whatnot to get in. I'll show you what I planted. And we are still doing a partial share at Common Thread in Madison, a CSA. They're amazing. I trust them. One of the few places that I trust other than myself. So here we have potatoes. We have 3 rows of potatoes. I think I planted them a little too close, but I'm learning, brand new. I don't know really much about this, but we got three rows. Yield a lot of potatoes, I think. 5 tomato plants. So those suckers right there. 5 tomato plants. And then I left an area here in front of the tomato plants for Brussels sprouts. Those are still in the starter trays. I think I started those way too late. Not sure how that's gonna go. But then we have onions, carrots, a little bit of lettuce here that didn't go. This whole row was supposed to be lettuce and that sucked, but that's okay. Spinach. The spinach went to seed really early. We got some good spinach out of it earlier, a few weeks ago, but now it's going to seed, so we gotta learn a little bit about that. Garlic, a lot of garlic. Huge fan of garlic. Chard, I think it is, Swiss chard. Chives, And then we have 4, soon to be 5 strawberry plants in there. Cucumbers, squash. Our cucumbers got crushed by either cucumber bugs or squash bugs. I don't know what they are. They're yellow with black on them, and I kill them with my fingers. Let me see if I can find one. They're annoying little suckers, and they killed this whole row right here. So I replanted them, and they're starting to come up. There's one. We'll see if we get a second round. This may recover, I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't find one now, go figure, because there's normally a bunch of them on there. And then, let's see, here we have raspberries. I'm a big berry fan. So we have raspberries, pumpkins. I'll have to transplant them. And then we have a whole thing of peas, probably 20 foot, 2 rows of peas. We've got a ton of peas out of there. Those are sugar snow peas, I guess. They taste great. And then we have more squash, cucumber, squash. Maybe getting a few of these mixed up, but I know they're squash or cucumbers. See what I mean? How they sort of trash that there. This will recover. Oh, there's one of those little shits right there. See that? I don't even know if it's zooming in. He's right there. They're black and yellow. That's what's killing them. Let's kill this guy. Dead. All right, cool. And then we have, let's see, in the corner of this garden, it's 30 by 30. As you can see, you can fit a lot of food in there. Elderberry bushes, or berry bushes. Yeah, raspberries. I think that's all that's in there. And then we have kale. That's coming up good. That looks delicious. 2 rows. And then here we have cabbage. We lost the cabbage other than two things in this row. I don't know why. Something to do with maybe the soil. So what I did was I planted more cucumbers to make up for the ones that we lost in the first round. And then blueberries. These are 3-year-old blueberry bushes. And so we're gonna see if those things take off. I guess the soil has to be really acidic for that. So I planted them in straight 2-year-old wood chips with coffee grounds. And we'll see if that works. We have lettuce. A lot of cool lettuce. We got a ton of lettuce this year. Well, we have, let's see, this is cabbage. A lot of cabbage. I really like cabbage. Kohlrabi. This is a really cool vegetable that I've had for the first time in my life. It's like a mix between a turnip and a potato. You bake it and chop it up. I like it. It tastes really good. Very mild. It's sort of a cool looking space-like alien thing. Then we have broccoli. This stuff has exploded. Yeah, first year garden. I did wood chips and horse manure. And this stuff's like on steroids. And then we have lettuce. This stuff's great. I'm picking this constantly. Great. Tastes amazing. We have cauliflower. Look at that sucker. Big. Let's see. Got some pretty flowers. Peppers. All kinds of different peppers in here. Basil. I don't know what this is here. Forgot. I'm not sure. So yeah, 2 rows of peppers and basil. And okay, so that's the garden. Takes care of most of our vegetable needs and fruits. We eat mainly berries, so we have raspberries, elderberry, blueberries, oh, and strawberries actually. Yeah, cool. And then, let's see, lots more to show you. We are building a chicken coop. So why not have your own chickens for layers? So I guess there's sort of two main kinds of chickens, layers that lay eggs, and I guess you don't need a rooster, so that was interesting to learn. And then you have meat birds, which I'll show you in a second. So this chicken coop is a 6x6. I bought all Amish rough cut wood. It's not expensive to build if you do it yourself. I'm gonna do a steel roof, and I just did board and batten, little place for them to run in and out of. This is Asher's ladder. It's a little steep, unless the animals like to rock climb. The chickens, I doubt they're rock climbers, and so we might have to make this a little bit less steep, which we will fix that. We have nesting boxes. These are going to be built out, obviously. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to put a roof on it, so that way we can just get the eggs without going into the coop. There's going to be a latch here on the roof, and put that up and get our eggs each morning. Supposedly they lay like an egg a day. I think we're gonna have 6 birds. This will hold 12, but we're gonna start with 6 and see if we can manage that. So this is the inside. Obviously no roof yet. I got an old window with a wooden sash that I really liked. I thought that was cool. $18. Salvage yard. And then I bought for the door right there, I bought a pocket door, a really neat old pocket door for $20 at the salvage yard. Salvage yard is cool. So I'm going to stain this once it shrinks down, because rough cut wood shrinks a lot. So we gotta let it dry. Once it's dry, I'll stain it to preserve it. And then I did do treated 4x4s. This is on 2-foot, 24-inch platform, so that way I guess it's harder for animals to get in and kill the chickens. We're gonna free range the chickens, the layers I mean, and just let them run around, do their thing, and find their way back each night. We'll see how that goes with hawks and other predators. I do believe in natural selection, and so if they get whacked, let me go spend 10 more bucks and get another bird. But we'll see. I'm not sure. There's a lot of things flying around up there. Saw a fox yesterday. I think he was checking our chickens out, but he couldn't get to them because they're in that thing. And that's called a chicken tractor. I think it's 12x12 or maybe 10x12. I learned this from Harold Schrock, one of my good friends and partner. That's I'm learning this farming stuff from, and he's providing mainly all of our meat to our client base here at our gym, and soon to be other gyms and lots of areas in the local area. And so he let me borrow that contraption. It's just a wooden frame with a steel roof. It's a chicken tractor, and the chickens are super happy in it. They get moved once a day to fresh grass, and you should hear them. They all like freak out. They're happy because they get new grass and bugs. They have sunshine if they want it, shade if they want it. They get fed twice a day. Their feed is all organic, non-GMO, corn, barley, minerals, and And yeah, I'm not sure what else is. I think that's it. Whatever it is, I trust Harold fully. It's the best of the best of the best. And then they get the water. I don't even know if that's zooming in or not. Can't see, but feeder. There is 32 birds in here, which you think they'd be crowded, but they're only taking up not even maybe 10 or 15% of the space. It's really cool. I built some roosts for them. I guess they like to sit on them, like that guy. Hey buddy, you happy? So these are heritage birds. The common meat bird is Cornish cross, which I recommend. I did that first batch of those. I did 15 of them earlier in the year. And they are 8-week birds, so you feed them. And they're all the same thing. You move them once a day. Fresh grass, bugs, grubs. We say bugs, not drugs. For those of you that get that, chickens are injected with a ton of steroids. And so, yeah, the Cornish cross grows up super, super fast. The birds are big and fat. And we do have 2 of them in here, which is somewhat comical because they basically just lay down. I don't know if you can see in there. They just lay down. Let me see if I can open this without them getting out. That guy. They just lay down and eat. And then our other guy is right there. Hey guys. Oh boy, that's an iPhone. Yeah, so the heritage birds are funny. They try to escape every time I take the top off, which is hysterical because they don't want to get back in. That's Bobcat. He watches the chickens for us. He would love to eat them, I'm sure. So that's always fun to manage that. Hey buddy, you doing good? Are they safe? He says, of course they're safe. He's watching them. All right, if you don't close this up correctly, they will get out. And when they get out, it's like the movie Rocky. Boom, and we're back. Phone decided to cut me off. I guess it was sick of hearing me talk. Like I said, when they get out, it's like the movie Rocky. Except the difference is it's like almost impossible to catch with your hands. These heritage birds have a lot more energy, and they're fast. A lot of fun to watch though. And so yeah, happy, healthy birds. Bobcat is trying to stalk that guy, except he hasn't learned yet that he can't get in there. But we say bugs, not drugs. We believe in poultry that is raised normal feed, organic, good quality feed, and grass and bugs. Simple. I know in like the normal Tyson chicken factories and these big factories, even industrial organic, from what I've been hearing, these birds are jammed into these small areas. Not humane, not cool. So we decided to raise our own, and with Harold over at Berry Hill Farms that we're partnered with and doing this together. So here we are. It's that's our house, that's our garden, and that's Rondax. He's 14 and 2 months. He's awesome. And that's that chicken tractor. And it's cool, we move this, and where they have their leftover feed and where they poop and pee, it's really high in nitrogen, which makes really unique spots in your lawn, like that. I guess the grass really likes nitrogen. That. You get lots of really cool, tall areas. Hey, Rondex. Hey, buddy. Old man. He gets tired. So we have the garden. Boom. We have the chicken tractor. Boom. Big, nice lawn. Plenty of room. Who knows what else we'll fill it with. And then we have the chicken coop. Boom. And then we have a storage shed. And that's it. The gym is out there. So yeah, food and fitness. I'm gonna do a video and we'll do a tour over at Harold's farm, which is literally one field over, where we have the beef and some pigs, pasture raised pork. So just on the other side of that hedgerow is Harold's farm. And then we have grass-fed, 100% grass-fed beef. So yeah, that's it. Know where your food comes from. I'll keep everyone updated as things progress and we dive into some other areas maybe here. One more update: we have I ordered an Amish built shed that I'm making into a farm shed that's going to be at the roadside. That'll sell our products essentially. So meat for members, you have to be a member. For beef and pork, a farm member. Our website has more info on that, co-movement.com. And then it'll have chicken at the roadside, pastured chicken, eggs, beaver sticks. Asher's company, he sells hiking sticks made from Brookfield State Land beavers. Sort of cool. He's 8 years old. And honey. There would be a lot of really neat stuff, random stuff in there. So it'll be an 8x12 roadside farm shed, and sort of like a mini grocery store, I guess you could say. Pay on your honor. If we have any dirt bags out there that are gonna take money from us, I'll learn, figure that out. And yeah, so we're gonna have that coming in the next 2 weeks, and that's it. So let's shut this video down, and I'll give you a tour here of Harold's farm here soon. All right, see ya.